Hello everybody out there, this is Messenger. This is the second game in the series between PJ versus Idra. This is the semi-finals of Season 1 of the Ansadi Star League, ASL. The map is Destination. Up at the 12 o'clock position is Idra. Down at the 5 o'clock position is PJ. Keep the criticisms coming. It only helps to make this better. I went ahead and changed the resolution. It should be a lot clearer now when I upload this to YouTube. Additionally, I will go slower. The problem is I play this game still once in a while, I guess you could say, and I commentate as though I were playing the game, so I flick around the map quite quickly, and I know that's not a very comfortable thing to watch while you're watching this cast, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. We see PJ sending out his scout. Destination is one of my most favorite maps. It's just very balanced. It may favor Protoss a little bit due to the map artifacts, but overall it's a very good map. We see the standard layout for Idra. Supply depot right there, barracks right here, in case Protoss decides to do some sort of strange proxy. Oh, that's not good. You can tell this pylon right here happens to be blocking both of these mineral patches. These workers from getting to these two mineral patches, they have to swing all the way around the back. This is the practice part of being a professional gamer. If you notice, he devotes 2 workers to taking out this pylon. Not 3, not 4, not 5, but 2. Because that would be most expedient for saving resources. Second manor pylon goes down. Overall, resource-wise, it does slow down the Terran a little bit, but it also slows down the Protoss. If you notice down here, PJ is just putting up his cybernetics core. And so more than anything, this is to psych out your Terran opponent, I would say. Make him screw up, make him panic, make him put more workers on this pylon, make him build differently, or radically different. But it's not getting to Idra. It looks like he's used to this. He makes 1 Marine. I thought this was interesting. He doesn't use that 1 Marine to go after that pylon. He uses it to chase after the probe to prevent a 3rd manor pylon, which is very, very somewhat different way of thinking compared to other players you'll find on IC Cup. Some of them will just go after the pylon, and so this is a preventative measure to chase the probe out. And watch this little trick here. This mineral patch here lets you get the SCV through. If I were the Terran and I were playing and I just scouted my opponent's base and I don't see a Citadel of the Dune, I don't see a robotics facility, I would be thinking either the Protoss was hiding those buildings somewhere on the map, or perhaps... One second, I need to get some tissue. Some sort of allergies or something. Alright, it looks like PJ's going for robotics facility. Yeah, I'm sick or something. Been sick this past week. Alright, let's see what's going on. I don't know if I've said this yet, but I think this is a very good theoretical game on how to play Terran, on how to play Protoss. It's very, very solid on both sides, on how they build, on how they push out, on how they do their strategies. It's just a very solid game on both sides. You have to give props to both players, no matter who lost. So just as one scouting SCV returns to base, another one was sent out. See what the opponent is up to. I don't know if you guys noticed, but earlier I was mentioning how that initial scouting probe didn't see any Citadel of Dune or robotics facility. I was getting tissue at the time, but if you noticed on the minimap, this area over here has been scouted. What Idra did was he put two SCVs here, stacked them, got one through, and scouted the bordering regions over here to see if there was some sort of proxy building or something, I would assume. Or perhaps it was just to get his scout around any forces that might be in the middle section. It looks like PJ's sending out a probe, perhaps to put down a second expansion. Placement of these tanks are very deliberate, if you notice. These two buildings block any easy movements of troops so that these tanks are safer and they can just do damage like they are right now. Bye-bye. That's not a good thing. PJ needs to be a little bit more careful. He shouldn't have sent his Dragoon up here. He should have sent it down here. Hope you guys can't hear me blowing my nose. That would be funny for me, but it would be very unenjoyable for you guys. So we see a canceled building over here where the armory, I assume he was building an armory. So placement is very important. If you notice, this building was a little bit more north, so there would have been a gap, and so Idra canceled that building so that it would be placed properly. You see this barracks over here, very clever placement. He has the entire southern part of his base guarded. Not guarded, but has sight on the entire southern part of his base. And so PJ's second expansion is humming along nicely down here. Just looking around what is going on. Okay. See what kind of upgrades they got. Generally, Protoss don't do any upgrading. Looks like there's a drop coming up here. I don't know if you guys counted, but that was 200 mineral loss for PJ, 150 minerals, and 100 gas for Idra when he lost that tank. The problem with his defense right here is these two turrets are not close enough together. He can't move this one because this one works in conjunction with this one to prevent shuttles from flying up through there. And so this one perhaps needs to be scooted down about 2 inches. It looks like there's some sort of containment going on for Protoss.